Guys, we're going to talk about how horrible my first day of high school was. Let's start off with last night. Or yesterday. I got my period. You know, the more usual thing. The weekend I spent time hanging out with my family and everything. I was in Ohio, so we had to drive home on Sunday yesterday. So I did not get home until like 8 o'clock. Then, last night, I didn't go to bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning and only got about 4 hours of sleep. And mind you, I woke up at 5 and couldn't go back to sleep. So if you can imagine that in your brain, then you can calculate what was going through my head. Then, I get ready for school, and it's super mega hot, and then I go ahead and get a mental breakdown during getting ready for the day, and my mom decides to take me to school. Also guys, I listened to Michael Jackson. I listened to Michael Jackson to bring up my cheerfulness, and you know what? It helped. It brought out the hee-hee and the hee-hee. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is so funny. Then, I cut myself with something. I can't remember what I cut myself with, but I cut myself with something. And it really hurt really bad. I think it was like a paper cut, honestly. It was a paper cut. And I also was looking chopped. What a good connection. Then, I get to school, and I have no idea what my day's gonna be like. And I end up having the worst classes with barely any friends and some of the most fake people I've ever met in my life. Can you imagine how that went? And this girl named Auden wouldn't shut the fuck up about her boyfriend. Girl, no one cares about your raggedy ass skater boy boyfriend, who apparently is a rebel. Girl, if you would have seen him in elementary school, you probably would have picked him as a boyfriend. Stop playing. Mind you, it was a 90-minute block, and she was still giving us lectures about her boyfriend. Then, during my science period, I started crying because of my period hormones, and I was looking at a dog poster and started melting down crying. At this point, I was searching far and wide for what my life has turned into. Because honestly, I'm just the most unlucky girl possible. And just wait, because it gets worse. I'm very shiny. Also guys, I found out in my third block that one of my ex-best friends, who also goes to a different school now, was like talking shit about me behind my back and saying it was all my fault that she and one of my friends got in an argument. Girl, you're the problem. Get it right. Because I'm not the one. Now I have an even more better reason to hate her. Guys, I get to my second block, and it's piano class, and it turns out I'm the only girl in that class, and there's a whole room full of NPCs. Yeah, a whole room of NPCs. And apparently my piano teacher, dresses her Labubu dolls up. I promise you, I was one cackle from blowing a bomb in that class. Because the pictures, if y'all would have seen it, girl, I felt bad for the Labubu. Boo. Finally, I get to my fourth period, and the day is going great. Then, I get to my bus stop, and I find out that my friends are walkers. So I'm just alone. Also, in fourth period, I go to the bathroom, and I put on my pants, and I see a bloody vagina with a fat-ass pad. And I stain not only my panties, but my jeans. And this weird-ass boy would not stop staring at me. Like, what are you looking at? I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was bad or anything, but, like, if it's something bad, you need to tell me. Also, mind you, when I got home, my mom told me that there were spots on my jeans, and it went through my jeans, and there could have been a point where they could have seen my blood coming through my jeans. Also, guys, in my third block, my crush was in that class, and the worst boy possible was in that class, too. So, yeah. By the way, guys, it doesn't get any better when I get home. One sec. That's another thing. All our air conditioning is not working at all, so we're running on like those window air conditionings, and Tennessee's in the middle of a heat wave. Hey guys, I have to hurry up, but basically, also I don't have a fan in my room. That's another thing that really pissed me off. But we were trying to fix the air conditioning, and there kept on being technical difficulties, and my mom started crashing out, and then like tape started, like it was just like this whole thing. And then after that, my sister clogged the toilet, and also our pot for like the thing overflowed, so like the carpet was wet and everything. Like it was just, I'm so unlucky. Guys, another thing that I put down as really bad thing that happened was also when I got off the bus and I saw my sister. Guys, another thing that was bad that happened was that I got lost in my fourth block, and actually that wasn't that bad because I don't know if I got lost, like girl, you could just ask one of those people. But I'm gonna talk to this, like, I have student council tomorrow at like 7:30 a.m. I have to be there at like 7:30 a.m. And then also, my friend just texted me, but also, what was I gonna say? Oh, I could not remember my words. Like, I'd be like, let's just say I was like saying, like, I was like, I really thought middle school would be better than this. I said I really thought high school would be better than this. Like, it was stuff like that. Like, I was like tweaking out. Guys, I can't sleep. Oh, I know it was another bad thing that happened. Hello? Because guys, we're not finished. I know there's something that got worse. I know there's something else. I know there's something else. No. So I got to my homeroom class, and there was just a whole group of, like, people standing in the hallways. Like, what are we doing? And I was okay getting pissed off, because, like, why are you standing in the hallway? I'm trying to get to my homeroom class, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to see all your ugly-ass haircuts that you got over the summer. That reminds me, there was a whole bunch of people this year that got, like, a whole bunch of, like, bleached, buzz haircuts. And Preston, you look ugly as fuck. Like, I literally still had a crush on you after you did that shit to me. I literally still had a crush on you. But now I don't, because, girl, you ugly as fuck, like, just like now. Anyways, I get to my homeroom class, and I have nobody to sit with. I don't want to go with but I have no one to sit with. And Joe, Austin, and Tyler get into my class. And then Kyan gets in my class. And then Phoenix, which is like, we had a lot of beef with Phoenix for a long time. Because he just likes to start shit. He's a shit starter, you know what I mean? He likes to start shit, not just goofy shit, like starting shit, you know, like starting things. Guys, the things I be doing at 10:40 p.m. with my grown self, I need to put myself the fuck to sleep. I'm sorry for wasting you guys' time. You guys have a great sleep, God bless, and good night, and hopefully I have a wonderful day tomorrow, because if I don't, I'm actually going to jump off a cliff. Or just, like, die in a corner, something like that, you know what I mean? Something tragic. Or maybe I'll just show up under your bed. Okay guys, night. Peace.